This is the same girl. This is the same girl you were telling me is your cousin. This is the same girl, isn't it? You even showed me pictures of her singing. This is the same girl that you showed me is your cousin.
No, that's people.
The gospel singer.
Are you sure?
Is her name not Sophie, Kevin?
No, her name is Acsa. Not Sophie. Read there, you can see that. Her name is Acsa, her name is not Sophie.
Nani Kevin aebisa mosine o Chibo ke Acsa Olangi aza cousine na ya famille maternelle.
There's something I wanted to tell you. I was a little bit shy to tell you face to face. I know I owe you money, but I have to raise 150K by Saturday. I'm even laughing because I don't know what I'm gonna do. So if you know someone who can help me on this neighborhood of mine with his car, if you know someone who can help me, or you know someone who can assist me by Saturday morning, and I will pay the person back. We give me send the papers. I will pay the person back by the second half of December or the beginning of January. Please, I really need it. Tomorrow it's gonna be great, but by Saturday morning, do you know anyone that can help me with that, please? Thank you. Hey babes, got your message. I'll ask around. Money is money, babes. I know you're not running away, and I know you're good for it. I won't lie, Dubai was hard for me. It was very hard. And yeah, it's behind us now. And I know when you're ready, you'll give it back. But I've heard your new request, and I'll ask around to see what I can do.
So how did you feeling after knowing that it was said that all thing he said about Dossier?
I feel that one hurts me very much, and because of that, I will take this copy, I will give it to my lawyer. He will never see Dossier ever again. As long as I'm alive, he will never, because how can you deny Dossier? You never said anything to me. Dossier has your name. Her name is Kaseya. You signed on her birth certificate. Now today, you are telling another woman that she is not. I'm going to show her.
Alors la message au communauté Muasi na Chibo, alors la sango Dossier, alors pe son pe lawyer na avocat na pour oser sous na droit monter du kona Dossier parce que elle pouvait tout accepter ou humilier mais pour wanga makila na Dossier parce que Dossier comme on est Dossier Kaseya mais t'as des gros wanga moi na yo.
Give us our money. This woman, she needs her money. I also need my money. I also need to pay the debts that you left me with here in South Africa. Your car was repossessed. I'm not going to pay for that money. 145.
The car was repossessed for how much?
He owes 145,000 rand on the car. 145,000 rand.
145, 55,000 rand.
I am very, very hurt that as another woman, I was party to his lies. Right? For me to find out that he was still very much with you,
yes.
I had to reach out. I couldn't keep quiet anymore. I thought I'd just do my case quietly. I'm also going legal. He owes me money. He knows it. I've got all the proof. I've shown the ladies here. I've got all the proofs of payments. I've got his voice note saying he'll pay me. I've got his messages saying he'll pay me. Plus, he paid me on the 24th of November. He paid me 5,000. Why would he pay me if he doesn't owe me money? Why would he pay me?
Futamon na millionnaire sozaki dans les 65,000 rand. Abane ko def somo parce que chaque fois nous une explication le papa na ngazo bele lobi blandine ya na blandine mobile na irresponsable whatever et le tension mati mutu pasi ya ngazo ko def somo surtout parce que ça que laisser quoi iba mbongo na onionso akima na lokola vokola ni la makambo ya wa o def mbongo pour ce bazon c'est le mbongo na yo o futa mbongo a Chibo na intérêt tu vois besoin c'est le mbongo na si 265,000 au futa 5,000 rand et très 260,000 rand.
We want our money. I want my money. You left me in debt. Your car was repossessed. I need to pay that. You need to come pay that money. Really.
alingi mbongo na ye futa ye 70 000 rand na ye mutuka odefa ye na banque nyongo makasi baye bakangi mutuka na yo pesa ye mbongo na ye alingi baprogramme te otiki na badifficulté eza awa epai ya madame Chibo azali mwasi Mususu ya Kevin Kaseya. Donc je même de là mon Dieu parce que ba story otoki awa elekelinga tanga benginga tozaki na lesego toye maman awa et yeli mtadefisa Kevin Kaseya 260 000 rand aza mwasi ya Kevin Kaseya nde bon na ba vidéo bazali na piscine bazali na kati ya mon Dieu. Donc toye ma femme qui a choqué biso à lobby en tout cas le noir bébé à propos à l'essego et pas à Chibo il va former
Zimbabwe.
Chibo à la forme à Zimbabwean et à la Sud-Africaine.
You want let her tell her story?
Bon, yeah, tell us why did you call her?
Yeah, somebody who also
Okay, so I saw your YouTube interview.
Yes.
And I think I listened to a phone call. I don't know whether it was you or the other lady who was translating the conversation that you guys were having. And she mentioned that I can understand a little bit of French. She mentioned that there was someone who, there's a lady who called in after the recording was done. Right? And she was doing like a question answer session. And there's a lady, I think it was Adrienne Premier. Yes. And she mentioned that she found it very strange that during the live of one of the wedding ceremonies, there was a lady who was sending messages about money, and people were responding saying, no, she's just jealous because Kevin left her.
Let me explain. Alobi, ye azwaki numéro nanga na YouTube, na émission à Salaki, et puis amonaki vidéo nanga muta postaki yango Adrienne première dame. Et puis azui abenginga. Mais tant Adrienne a postaki vidéo on a tout ça na lesego, Chibo Adrienne alobi na kamoki jour ya mariage ya Acsa Olangi ezaki na mwana mwasi moko bozaki kokoma futa mbongo na so futinga mbongo na te na obstam biso so futinga mbongo na te na ko exposer yo nde place azaki intéressé et parce que tanga yo ki abia ba obeta kisolo na nde abenga nde bomoninga toye yes you can
I also posted on Acsa's page herself.
Come close.
I posted on Acsa's page. I posted on the sister's page. I think the sister's name is Kaseya. So that's what I was posting.
Yeah, show him on there.
This is what I was posting. It's translated into English, but I posted in French so that no one could misconstrue it. And he left my house on the 20th of November, right? 20 November. He spent the day here.
Yes.
And he was telling me how sick his father was. He's scared. He was even asking me how we coped when my father died.
Bazaki le 20 novembre avant que parce que Kevin a le mois le 21 il left to you on 21 November.
Yes.
Alors moi qui a pas Thibault le 20 novembre a dit que papa na his father passed away.
No, he said his father was in trauma critical care in hospital in Kinshasa.
Alors oui papa na azali na état critique na coma na Kinshasa. Yango okende kin. Donc bakabona na Thibault le 20 novembre bayo okabana na laissé go le 21 novembre d'avoir na ba 3 heures parce que les vidéos na beaucoup na tourner laissé go. Et beaucoup de gens qui sont en aéroport, qui sont en aéroport, ils ont quitté parce que à voyager qui le 21 novembre, on a 3 heures du matin. Yes, you can continue.
Okay, so when he left here, he then said to me, no, you can't take me to the airport because he showed me his booking. He's actually sent it to me, the flight booking. And I even asked, why is it one way? Because it was a one-way ticket.
Yes.
Right? And then he says, no, because I don't know how long I'm going to be home for. I don't know how soon Papa will come out of hospital. It made sense. The answer made sense, right? So then he says, no, I can't ask you to come and take me to the airport because I have to be at the airport before dawn. Because I think the flight was at 7.
Let me check on you. It's fine, you can carry on.
The flight was leaving at 7. right? But now I know. And then also that morning when he left to go to Kinshasa, I woke up as well at 3 a.m. to phone him, because obviously if he has to be at the airport at 7, he will wake up 3:30 to get ready to leave the house. He did not answer. Right? The other thing I was chasing him for was my payment, because he promised to pay my money before he leaves.
When did you borrow him the money?
Okay, so from December last year, 2019, right, up until end of October, I've given him 265,000 rands.
From?
December 2019?
Yes.
In fact, the first payment I made him was in October 2019.
October, right? You borrow him how much?
The first amount was 15,000.
50,000 rands.
And then in December, by the end of December, it was up to 83,000 rands.
83,000 rands.
Okay?
Yes.
And then throughout this year, up until October, it's now up to 265,000 rands. I've got all the proofs of payments.
Yeah.
And
can
like
we see the proof?
No, I can show you.
System so bi ba nyonso bambongo nyonso apesaki Kevin Kaseya le na mois d'octobre l'année passée c'était 50,000 rands. Si to comme en décembre a ko ba c'est 80,000 rands. Moi au année où depuis bandi ti to kendenge de Kevin Kaseya ko ba la Acsa Olangi. Bon, on est c'est 260,000 rands. Il faut avant que c'est bon on a. Mais si le problème est que y a une conversation sur bazaki ko solo na Kevin Kaseya azaki ko poster en haut na mur ya Acsa. Alors le quoi zako tona ba commentaire ba benga za jealous ayo ki alibala Acsa zuwa. Ayo ki les zuwa te pour yenda za baza 50 ans. Kevin a joué à pesa ki bato a to yebeza 40 ans. Mais tu peux te soyer on est âge né solo to âge ya lokuta. Donc c'est ça. Azwa ki koute ba message à tindeli à forward Acsa Olangi na WhatsApp. Acsa Olangi ayoka ma répondante a répondati. Atinda sala groupe yena Acsa Olangi na Kevin. Na Instagram Acsa Olangi atanga ba message ma répondante pour na bino ba kolo ba ke Acsa za victime te. Il savait très bien que Kevin était marié donc à tier Moto. Pour ce pena bo katanze bo Acsa sali. Cela montre, prouve à suffisance que Azaki prête que Oya et Pascal le bien de équilibré, les passés c'est les passés, le pété côté comme ça qu'il a pété. Donc Azaki victime. Yes, sister, you can.
Yeah. So then I was saying beginning of November I noticed his pattern changed. And it always used to happen when I asked him for my money, because he'd tell me a story by end of August, the 25th I'll pay you. Then around the time I start asking, he gets angry, he stops coming, he stops answering my phone calls. And then when I stop asking about the money, things go back to normal.
Donc à chaque fois Kevin Kaseya sera sengi mbongo na ye akomi kanda okatele mangala akobloquer osala o nyonso akosala ya mabe. Mais ce qui atiki ko senga mbongo wana harmonie zongi normal na relation na bango. Bon na bango na kati ya jacuzzi, bon na bango en tout cas ye Chibo azima boen mais akenda na ndaku ya lesego vendredi alala kuna samedi dimanche azonga imaginez avec ça lesego na bilo amatoi o lesego alati oyo ye Chibo Moto asomba yango donc na mbongo na ye Kevin Kaseya azui yango abe pesa Moana liboso la chise dans la 21 ans mona ngo pe lesego yebiete nzoka yaki nango apesi lesego. Ah voilà tout mon carte postale. Where is the card? Wait.
Yeah, my birthday card.
Yes.
Don't show people my age, please.
No. Bon mon awa Kevin Kaseya pour vous avoir la précision. Kevin Osni Joseph Kaseya. Donc au fraki moi si na Chibo carte postale oyo akomelie you fill my heart with happiness and give a reason to smile. Donc autant d'ici motema na ngai na sengo po pesinga raison c'est canali pour bando c'est que sous na vie. May you have everything you wish for your birthday. Na souhaiter tout le bonheur aux souhaiter pour Zwana jour anniversaire na yo. You deserve a wonderful full years with your heart full with happiness. I love you handless. Wana ezali ya Kevin Kaseya mutu aofra Thibaut. Alors que Kevin Kaseya na vie na ende bazana mwasi ne lesego. Nanu atikala koyebisa ete ke happy birthday, fête ya lesego ya naissance a offrir ne serait-ce qu'une carte postale. Kevin a ça là pour pas lesego te. Mais Kevin a kenda plus long koyebisa Thibaut que lesego non, que lesego a ça moins sérieuse que ce que Kevin Kaseya na vie na seka lisu tout c'est parce que lesego aebisa Kevin ke mwana oyo tobota zala mwana na yote na bote na mbali Mususu yango Kevin Kaseya akoma triste. Imaginez makambo na yebisa bino toyoka ngo ngai na lesego awa et pas Thibaut. Thibaut aboye kukoleka na vidéo parce que aza mwana mobali so mwana moni na makambo oyo za très férié. Mais la bonne délai c'est parce que tu as besoin de preuve na je vraiment vidéo na lesego de moni aza ya kokufa. Parce que nous avons fait l'émission, moi, je suis parce que les gens qui sont dans choix de que moi, je suis vidéo sur YouTube. À mon avis, on a Facebook, à mon avis, photo. Là, je dis maman, what is wrong? Les mamans expliquent que si quand on a fait l'émission, moi, je suis Thibaut. Moi, donc allez-y comprendre, c'est vraiment une situation accablante. La situation vraiment délicate. Match est dans ma bébé, si Kevin Kaseya a changé. Bino mibali na biso ba congolais, bo monde sa biso pasi combien mibali ya ba congolais ba sundoli basi na mboka oyo ya ba congolais na bana. Balandi pe ka basi ba congolais, tout le bana ko basi d'Afrique. Mais siko oyo zo sala na to be ngo chimbondation tout be ngo no moni nde ba baka 1000 jours de vol, un jour d'attrape yibo sala sala mais un jour nzamba ko exposer on est siko nzamba zo exposer yo. On lisi laisser au moins sur bala au pandais sont partout au divorce parce que tant tu vas contacter un des beaux monde script c'est parce que qui a qui doit divorcer si on a tu vas bien peut-être que tu viens laisser donc et là vraiment bilo bolo batke Acsa Rachel Olangi asa victime tiboy bakaebe makambo parce que makambo nyo so mba soli le 24 novembre déjà batinda ke va voir so ayo ka quand tu vas ke loti Thibaut a ça la groupe ya Instagram yé na Acsa na Kevin a yoka ba voice à son moment à bloquer Acsa yoka ba voice répondre pour juste pour vous dire que elle n'est pas une victime, elle savait très bien ce qu'elle était en train de faire. Yes, you can continue. Okay. If you can have aussi des proof for the money transfer.
Okay, so I showed him one of the proofs of payments. Do you want me to open them?
Yes.
So, yeah, I've got all of them here. Okay. Proof of payment. Can you see his name is there?
Yeah, you can open.
Can you see
so
that?
they can see properly.
Yeah. Payment made to. There's his bank account number here. 15,000. That one.
For the fifth time.
This was in December. Some of the money I gave cash. I'd have to go and withdraw from the bank, and then he'd come and collect here or meet me at the bank. So by December 2019, by end of December, I had given him 80,000.
Okay.
So I can tell you this and show you everything. I had started preparing something that I wanted to send to. I don't know whether I deleted it. For my lawyer to put together.
No, I don't want you to hear this. What you're talking about.
I deleted it. Oh, here. You see, I was going to send. It's not very clear. It's a photo. You see, it's a photo of us, some messages. You see, even here, you see what he says about his sister. It's not very clear. I'll send this to you.
Okay.
Can you see what he says about his sister? He says,
Good morning, baby. Up sleep well because I did. I was exhausted last night. I have lots of meetings today, mostly for my investment plans. I really want to invest again as soon as possible before I start spending the money. Even I touched some yesterday to help Blondine because she is an irresponsible husband.
Donc, she said Blondine she is an irresponsible husband. Lekine Blondine, she's a big head of young sister. Grande sœur na Blondine. Oh, azo binga la bémission par rapport à baby laisser goûter. Bavanda alambal na. They are staying here, ne?
Yes, they stay in Rodipot. That's why I go to.
Yes. Abib mobile Blondine aza irresponsable. Ayebi kubate la moi cité à chongapone lo reliate. Yango ye azo kimbonga zaki na moi pesa ki bango. Siko azo linga a réinvestir ba business na ye. Et yango azo senga elle pas Chibo aza zimbabweenne. Bref, nous eza 260,000 rands.
Hey, can I say something? Okay, this message is from my husband, Kevin. Send it to another woman. And here he says, "Good morning, babe. Hope you slept well because I did. I was exhausted last night. I have lots of meetings today, mostly for my investment plans. I really want to reinvest again as soon as possible before I start spending the money. Even if I touched some yesterday to help Blandine Kaseya." Blandine, yes, Blandine. My sister-in-law, Blandine. The one who was at my wedding, Blandine. The one who was in my lobola.
But she said she is not recognizing you.
Blandine. Because she has an irresponsible husband. I know Blandine's husband.
She's irresponsible.
I can't comment on that one. I'm sorry, babe. I will not be able to see you. I know I owe you lots of money. And I'm sure that by the 25th, I'll be able to pay.
25th January.
That's August.
That's in August.
Yeah.
August.
The message was sent
2020.
Yes.
Dans un lobby, bébé, patienté, n'a vu qu'il y a des films bons et belés, mais le 1er août, dans un solo bon,
And by August, I think it was, the money was up to 230,000. It hadn't
Donc
reached.
déjà dans le mois août, bon, on les a dit 230,000 rands.
But why did you keep
Il n'est pas
on
payé.
Because the story was so plausible, right? You work in a bank,
Yes.
right? You cleaned out all his money.
Me.
Because you work in a bank. And you know how to work.
Oyo kindenge alo bake, mbongo na yenyo so lese go iba mbongo parce que lese go asala na
You took all
banque.
his money when you left the marriage, right? And the reason why I opened up was because he was divorced.
Lese go
Okay, now he's
ayi
divorced, but
chibo.
he's telling them he was not married
No,
to
he
me.
told me that he was divorced, and I can show you the messages and the voice notes.
Donc Kevin Kaseya a dit ça chibo que abalaka lese go me ba divorça. Lese go asala na banque, lese go ayi ba mbongo nyoso na
That's
compte.
150. Remember?
Yango ye atika maboko
Yes,
pamba yango so ya ba
150.
chibo a déficit mbongo. Chibo pa yoka ki mawa, mobali nanga aza mbongo te mwasa kimé na mbongo parce que sundola na mwana nde chibo za ki mbongo a déficit.
Yeah, put his picture there. Put it so they see him. Put it so that he can't say it wasn't him.
You and him.
Yes.
Bango ye nde bomo na o chibo. Ah bomo neza chibo. Na Kevin Kaseya to so lorsqu'on a présence il y a laissé go Muasi il y a Kevin Yanda. Imaginez bomi tata na place na bino ba tozolo ba bo finga. Pourquoi tu sois congolais tozala na boyi likambo yemo na clear que mon bali c'est un aventurier un maître frappeur. Avant qu'est-ce qui prouve qu'elle est Rachel
Let me
Olangi?
go to this message. It was on the 21st.
So he mama mwana na yo sa bazo
Can you
poste
see?
ni makambi
That's his
banda.
biological daughter.
What?
Yeah. I was going to send all that.
What?
Let me see.
Another sleepless night. I'm really fed up. Why people has to be so cruel? She stole a lot of money from me.
That's the money.
Fraudulently my signature to get possessions of my account. Dossier is not my biological child according to DNA results. You know what? For that, Kevin, you will never see Dossier ever again. And you and the rest of your family don't even come and claim my child. You will never see her.
Bon,
You will never see her. Never.
Jamais.
As long as I live, you will never see her.
Tant qu'on
I'm going to tell her. I will save this message and I will show her that you denied her. I want to see this. Come to me. Send me the results that you said about it. How can you deny your own blood? The child who was born 320 grams, she was a premature. She spent 3 months in hospital. 3 months.
I know.
So small. And now he's going to deny.
Donc bon, la Kevin a trouvé un moment là, parce que dans ces mois na été. Ah ma kila na été. Ya moi hier tant attendu message a obi tant qu'on a envie Kevin Kaseya aussi quand on a la cité. Et dans la membre famille na mon côté bon mon est sous dasi. À moins que ya tcha mutu na ça pour maintenant qu'on a envie bon mon a été.
You know guys, the reason why I messaged you today after listening to your interview, I'm a woman. Right?
My goodness.
If I was the woman, I always used to question myself. And I said it to you guys. In this world, I think it's 0.00001% of women that don't want their children. It's very rare for a woman to walk away from her marriage and leave her children.
Yes.
Right?
That is true.
And we all used to say, my sisters, everyone who's met this man, used to say, wow, you're such an honorable man. For you to be looking after, because he said he had his 2 children. Lashwana, who now I know does not exist, because the gift I bought for Lashwana is now on your ears.
Yes.
And the little one upstairs. Right? And for me, that's why I said it's too early for me to meet the children. That's why I never used to go to the house when the children were
Listen to what he says. Listen to what he says. He's even talking bad about his family. He's saying that, okay, now after he's saying this is not my biological child according to the DNA results, they freeze all the accounts because we are in court and under investigation that can take up to a month. My family doesn't want to help me because I didn't listen to them when they stopped to go ahead with her. It is the first in my life to reach the bottom rock. Stuck like this. You are going to get stuck forever. You are going to jail. Right now, you are going to jail.
Now Kevin Kaseya kosaki Chibo, abi ke bakene ko salisa ID. Aden, bakene ko salisa Aden et puis ba monike dasi mwana oyo Kevin Kaseya ba bota na lesego azali mwana ya Kevin Kaseya te. Famille na ye basundola ya boya osalisa e poye aboya ho yo ke da monto bazaka ko pekise na mwasi oyo. Ya moye pas le billet pe auti que sous-souté il faut pas porter Kevin plainte à son c'est bon on est parce que c'est une pauvre femme. Kevin comment on peut ruiner moi si na yo boye. OK koloba que jusqu'au point de nier sa fille. Oh le bakayi bon on est sur la banque on le dit qu'elle a malheureux on le dit bon T'as plein d'autres qui ont un problème. T'as l'un d'autres qui ont un problème. Pourquoi on s'est comporté bon? On a d'autres aux maîtres frappeurs. Acsa Olangi, qu'est-ce que Kevin enfant n'en bien. Mais si tu vas pour la jalousie, c'est une grande jalousie Acsa Olangi n'a dit. Et elle vit naïe. Mais bon, on l'a dit parce que on va l'équipe du bosso n'a pas l'équipe parce que le on va bimi bon mi ba. To éviter le discussion na non bimi. Na éviter le bimi na non contact.
Then also
on
let me show you on the 25th. When this wedding,
laissez voir la vie koyoka tout le temps Kevin Kaseya attend comme Chibo mais atika la on a Chibo te première fois Chibo a beninga mais même ta bolinga bon comme bien fait daddy ba kongole ko lamka ko bolamka.
What kind of a person are you? You take money from women.
There's something I wanted to tell you. I was a little bit shy to tell you face to face. I know I owe you money, but I have to raise 150K by Saturday. I'm even laughing because I don't know what I'm gonna do. So if you know someone who can help me, or this neighbor of mine with his car. If you know someone who can help me, or you know someone who can assist me by Saturday morning, and I will pay the person back. We can even send the papers. I'll pay the person back by the second half of December or the beginning of Jan. Please, I really need it. Tomorrow it's gonna be great, but by Saturday morning, do you know anyone that can help me with that, please? Thank you.
Hey babes, got your message. I'll ask around. Money is money, babes. I know you're not running away, and I know you're good for it. I won't lie, Dubai was hard for me. It was very hard. And yeah, it's behind us now. And I know when you're ready, you'll give it back. But I've heard your new request, and I'll ask around and see what I can do.
You lie around. You tell me this. You tell me that. On top of that, now you deny your own blood, your own daughter.
Nicolas est choqué parce que Kevin a dit que dans ces moments il était parce que c'est ça test Aden Abima qui est examen qu'il a été bon yo canon ma papa et bon bien on va a ciblé mon intérêt tout n'est pas Acsa Olangi.
Yeah, I said to him, if you don't pay me now, this is the afternoon of the traditional wedding. I said to him, if you don't pay me now, I'm going to...
Okay, can I listen to the message?
Listen, hold on. Look at the date, 24th of November, right? They were getting ready for the traditional.
Yeah.
Right? So this is what he says.
Let
me set the stage. He says to me, he'll do my payment. I'll send it later today, right? I said, I've helped feed your family. If you don't, you know what will happen, right? I don't care. You don't care about me, so why must I be patient and understanding any more than I already have been?
Yes.
Plus, I bought that ring she's wearing.
Oh my goodness.
Right? So then this is what he says.
Oh, the man, so why don't you do it now then? You do it, I'll tell my family, everything's called off, then I'll come back. Me and you, we see the consequences of every action that we are doing. Why don't you do it now then? Why are you threatening me? Why?
Okay. So let me explain. Intimidate you. No. So I had said to him, if you don't pay me, I'm going to write to Ellen, David Olangi, all our Acsa's family. I'm going to tell them you owe me money and you left South Africa.
You should.
I did already. And you left nothing. They just ignored it. You left South Africa telling us that your father is dying. You even told me, I sent that voice note to Acsa as well. He told me his father stopped breathing for 8 minutes. I've got the voice note.
Send us that voice note.
Mama Nagai.
Parce que papa n'a eu ça qui avait du cœur pendant 8 minutes. Il y a un frère qui cherche ça. Oh, là, ok, Koubala. Hier, à Zoba Mikan, ba lettre, ba prouve, oignon, so ba transfert, oignon, so ça, atteint dans la famille, atteint dans la Sophie Olangi, oh, azali anti, azali tante, ya ba Acsa Olangi. Mais en réalité, c'est azali solution qui. Abi, tu donnes un vite au limbo, on a eu la promesse, on a aussi de là-haut. Chanson na ngeza umata na wewe kabienti. Na bonne lio, pardon.
Please, if you consider me even as a person.
Trop considérant.
I know it's your money. I know what I did is not good.
Na hivi kwa nafasi ya kabienti. Na mimi sana kitu mungu na yo.
Please don't put me under pressure. Please. I think if you see me call us and die, then you will believe it.
Donc on a Kevin Aza Oyoki c'est pas une personne sérieuse, c'est un homme méchant en fait. Il n'est pas sérieux à blesser les ségos et puis il y a l'obligé par exemple Muasi amitié n'a pas à les ségos. Tant il y a donc à Benginga parce que il y a Kevin Bakawana les ségos. Tant à mon des vidéos n'a qui choqué. Il y a c'est que ma cambuno sur Kevin va dire que ça va ça. Imaginez que ce y a que oh mais pas maman n'a eu à côté rien à faire vendredi samedi machallah ni kuna. So il essaie de dire qu'on allait pas ici. Imaginez.
This is,
Oh, did you show her?
and this I sent to Acsa on
She read
Instagram. No, this one she didn't read.
Oh,
But I
okay.
also sent on my WhatsApp, that
Okay.
blue tick I showed you guys. I said I've received 5,000. This is now on the day of the traditional wedding. Received 5,000.
So he used the money to go do that wedding with.
I'm sure. Because this is on Acsa's Instagram. I inboxed her, she ignored it, but the
She
WhatsApp
didn't
she read.
respond.
The WhatsApp she read, she didn't answer.
atindaki bamessage oyo epa Acsa na Instagram atindaki yango mpe na WhatsApp. Ya Instagram atangaki te, mais ya WhatsApp atanga parce que ezalaki bableu, mais arépondant te. Donc he never pay even one
He
rand.
sent me 5,000 on the 25th of November. That was after I said to him, if you don't
He also
pay
sent
me,
me money when he got there. He sent me 10,000 rand when he went to.
Congo.
Yeah, he sent me 10,000 rand. And then later on, he sent me 6,000 rand. And as soon as he found out that I.
Donc depuis Kevin akenda Congo atindela laissé go 10,000 donc 10,000 rand. Après otindela 6,000 rand.
And as soon as he found out that I saw that he got married to somebody, then he withdrew the 6,000 from the account.
Donc tant sikoyo ayo otindele 6,000 rand ezalaki air laissé go ayaki koapprendre ke abali mbala moko yaki a retirer 6,000 rand oyo atielaki ye na account. Mais bino bakolo bake baboya na badivorce baoki ke depuis Kevin akeka Congo le 21 novembre atindelaki 10,000 rand après oyo otinda 6,000 rand 6,000 rand oyo alongolaki. Il paye you how much? 5,000. Na mbongo na ye nyonso oyo aza nango asitelaki afuti 5,000. 25 November.
Yes.
Dans le 25 novembre. When he sent you that money?
My battery will die. I think it was maybe last week or I'll check. Maybe last week or but it's not the 25th. It's after the wedding. After the wedding.
Donc après mariage na bango na oyebisa bino batatembe bazwa kosola na video oyo laissé go na Kevin Kaseya baosolola. Kevin Kaseya alaki boxer.
And I asked him, what are you going to do with that money? Because I was on my way to Sentin. I told him that I'm going to buy Dossier something. Like I was going to buy him like Christmas clothes or something like that. So I was on my way to Sentin, went to Zara. When I was there, I saw a withdrawal from the account. I asked him, why did you take all of the money? Because you know that I'm going to shop for Dossier. And he said, oh, I need it. I'm going to use it for something.
Donc mbongo atindaki ntango laissé go a comprendre kaka ya bali ake a retirer 6,000 rand wana ya tunye atunaki d'abord mbongo sana on yabi onena sombela da silama babonane ba fête ya festivité ya fin d'année yango ezoya nde atunye bongo retirer mpwani o non sela ngo Mususu nde na yo sabino na video o laissé go na Kevin Kaseya après mariage na Olangi ba osolola à moitié ni na nango nazali na ba conversation na bango oyo bazobenga na bébé chérie et tu me manques naza nango wana après mariage donc ton note la vidéo na sono mituna neti la vidéo to boso la Acsa siko yazaki wapi Acsa zalaki wapi
but the wedding
was
from the
ngasko na mituna alingi nani aokosa nani parce que soki akosaki ye pesanga bilo ya matoi nasomela mwana nga 21 nazwi bilo ya matoi wana kapesi lesego ya mwana bomona ye azoba bilo ya matoi olati eza yanga ayesanga azoki kopesa mwana ye wana ke kina azwi atindele 10,000 rand azwi atindele 6,000 rand azwi atindele ko 5,000 rand mais boolo bakoko bakabwana nayo ya blondine wa mokolo se respecte yo na kati ya video oprie na lesego mais oke na kino kumulu bo méconnaître ye c'est pas bien. C'est pas bien, en tout cas, vous devez changer.
Yeah. When did he pay you? I think he took the money.
He paid me on the 25th.
Oh, okay. He took the money after.
No, he paid me on the 24th. Sorry, it was the 24th.
24.
Yeah, but for me,
Donc,
he took it on the.
He just throw in your account.
He just threw in my account.
Dans futa ke kana jour au basaki mariage civil et coutumier na éviter ce peu bon ba cadeau et on va dire que tindi a tindi alors.
It says Kevin. I took a picture of the payment. I've got it somewhere here. I did take a picture of the payment. I sent it because my lawyer wants to.
So it's still
I'm showing him. I've got no money. Can I have my money, please?
Yes.
He's saying I have.
He's also called you, babe.
Have you got the
Oh my
notification?
goodness.
He's calling me to one dead.
Have you got the notification? I said, of course I don't have the notification because no transfer was done. You haven't paid me. I know you haven't paid me.
So the old money still
He's only paid me, of all the money I've given him, he's only paid me 5,000.
Okay, we need to mention the total. How
The
much?
total is
No, this is
216.
it was 265. Now with the 5 that he's paid me, it's now 260,000.
Avec la nyone a 265 000 rand. Donc à 265 000 rand, on a foutu 5 000 rand. À quel nyone a 260 000 rand. Si vous voyez que les ça, on a foutu ici. Bah tu vas vous faire bah musikate. Bah laissez vous baza kuna chibo aza awa. Donc ah ils entendent chibo aza vraiment lingo les canaux vidéo te pour moi na mobile aussi. Les cas moni maman côte na maman ndenge nini. Donc c'est un peu ça, donc à tout petit moment, tout et heureusement que va Mikolo laisser go m'était mon néné, marambo a eu qui a réagi, te hier écoute avec ça laisser go, makambo non et choqué parce que mon bad dans le bac est beau et na bosala divorce, au yé c'est que moi non azala a été à chat te bouquet pour ça ici ba test ya ba Aden, moi n'a pas bini a été au Kimae Nambo on est le gros sala na banque au Kenda ou imiter signature na ozo embo nyoso kima mais tant on est na moni vidéo yo na Mireille na kata vidéo ni na ki choqué ni na benga Mireille mais ayeba pete que to yana laisser go rapide à surprendre to yana laisser go donc bino ba nyoso opposant ba problème là Kevin bo hésiter te bo benga en tout cas je suis disponible et très disposé pour répondre à parce que aux années 2020, vous avez un grand nombre de gens qui vont périr. Parce que vous avez un donc Kevin, you must be exposed. You must be exposed. It's not my fault.
Yeah,
and then you must change.
No, he must pay back everything he owes us. He cannot leave you in such debt. It's not fair.
His car got repossessed. You know how much? Repossessed. You know how much it owes for the car? 145.
Voiture ya Kevin a défendre la banque ba
How long did it take?
Naza vidéo au beau monde au balancer les nous a voiture à Kevin banque et vous parce qu'elles ont quand on a crédit. Tellement d'abord ça la pété depuis juin et l'année passée n'a vendre la banque et qu'on doit voiture et ça déjà après 5 jours. Donc il faut que voiture pour laisser comme ça ni. Il y a on a aussi laissé comme ça pas dire voiture c'est que accueillir n'est pour ne plus revenir. Bien de beau ça la idée beau ça ba idée beau quand on raté.
You can put the TV on in my room.
Pour ça zongi ah ça faut à on a changer, tout mais comment changer bande au mibal c'est pas bien. Les larmes d'une femme ne coulent pas pour rien. Ne laisser les larmes parce que zo les là bon mon état boé. Na tout ni petite sœur na yebo va na ndé ni abi rien ne va. Boko là la bout de la nuit la mke ba dio ganga ba dio krata zo pété. Ce qu'on bino ba bolo, ba mi tiens dans la place na. Mo ba no bozala na. Pour ça là mo ba nité me ba vidéo o ba za na o nga na za na o. Na ngana la ksabinote, na ngana zo ndeni. Wana eza après mariage na Rachel Olangi. Ce que to lo bani. Te bande au plus tôt changer. Tout ça la part des choses. Tout côté à côté, tout le monde a le quoi Rachel Olangi dans mon centre. Te a mon centre te. A paye victime te. A yeba ki makambo parce que bon moni a wa date ya le 24 on va tindé que ba message gens attends il m'a répondu na été. Hein? Rachel Olangi yo mkolo boy on a 35 ans déjà oui. Pourquoi on a un comportement un rythme ça mon rythme ça me soit bloqué ba j'ai totalement que mais yo za mkolo. Oui maman ça n'est marqué assis. Donc il fallait que tout est chaud comme nous sur la droite. Mais ils ont voit qu'il a besoin de jeter haut. Et un challenge. Vous avez une zamba au sérieux. Oui, maman, vous avez un yo kana. Te puso me un zamba yo kana pas qui parango. Même tout ça aussi ska le logo c'est comme vous pas maman au limo. Nzamba mwa zani ka nzamba mawa. Azani ka sensible. Donc ils ont vraiment la communauté congolaise. Naza a été pour la semer trouble na vie à Kaseya ou Olangi non.
You know what else he told me?
So on a droit de mentir. Il y a quand même ça dans la radio, dans ça dans la télé, ils appellent la prouve là qui c'est pourquoi la prouve de son on non là qui ça. Parce que son moniteur va se exposer au parce que tu en as fait de trop à comme sur la soupe.
Show me that he was on the phone with his parents, but look.
Oh my goodness.
Gillen, he told me Gillen was his cousin. I think Gillen is Aksa's sister's husband. Gillen,
you know what he told me after I found out that no, before I found out that he got married because I wanted him to tell me. I was still in shock. He told me that he's got COVID and he's in quarantine for 2 weeks. And he was video calling me. I could see that he's on the bed. He's in a hotel. I'm asking myself, you are supposed to be working, but you are chilling on the hotel. He said he's in quarantine.
Donc, okay. When is he arriving DRC?
No, after the wedding.
After the wedding, après mariage, also Kevin Kaseya also na moi signé les sego c'est ndenge nini ozalo boza na hôtel go o bakenga COVID-19 awa bakenga la quarantaine donc ya on ozomona anaza isolé ouais je crois il a fait parce qu'il na nuit de noces donc Kevin a laissé go le roi za na sans un choc des réseaux sociaux parce que laissez voir si on va Monica Kevin a du téléphone a delete nini Facebook na on a dit na Facebook a supprimer Instagram na on a dit na sur les réseaux sociaux nzoka aeba pourquoi ça on sait pas gentil Alain Kaseya à London oui je suis là des boss Alain Kaseya à London grand frère de Kaseya la diva master nanga babi Jean-Pierre Kibis de Panama maman Marie-Jeanne Kibis de moi à Paris Porsche qui est un modèle chanteur Android Kaleza tout ça ça du jeu Tambaniket Moto
Does he want to buy a Porsche Cayenne?
Yeah, he's always obsessed about a Porsche. Yeah.
Okay, because apparently he bought one and then they couldn't collect it because of lockdown.
No, he doesn't have a Porsche.
No. Well, he bought Lash a Porsche for her graduation gift.
Bon, on a posé qu'il y a une voiture Porsche pour la moine et on a L'âge a existé. Pour ça, on a collecté, on a gift pour l'âge.
He didn't answer. This was on the 10th of October. Can you see here? This is Gillen. Gillen, I think, is Eunice's husband. And there's
Gillen, yes. Gillen Chibamba, yes.
And then there's Acsa. So what he told me in December, right? Sitting on that couch, he said to me, look at his cousin. You know, she's a big gospel, because he told me this lady was his cousin. Relatives from his mother's side. They own a church. He even made us watch one of their church.
She said, Acsa, she's a cousin.
This is the same girl you were telling me is your cousin. This is the same girl, isn't it? You even showed me pictures of her singing. This is the same girl that you showed me is your cousin.
No, you're confusing people now.
The gospel singer.
Are you sure?
Is her name not Sophie, Kevin?
No, her name is Acsa, not Sophie. Read there, you can see that. Her name is Acsa, her name is not Sophie. Look at there.
When is your wedding, Kevin? When is your wedding?
She was not getting married. Come on.
Alors, il Acsa Olangi a cousin et Kevin Kaseya c'est monument moi so a chanté dans star mais ma cousine nanga from Kouta na famille maman nanga.
Yes. And then he said to me, no, her fiance doesn't like her celebrity lifestyle, and she wants me to speak to the fiance.
The fiance is who? That's Guinea Chibamba.
No, it's him. He's talking about himself.
Oh.
He says she wants me to speak, and I'll show you the messages. Because when you went to Congo in December last year, I even asked him, "Have you met? Have you met your cousin?"
He didn't go to Congo. He went to Angola. That's why they proposed.
Wow.
Because he also told me that he went to Congo.
So when exactly you and Kevin start to meet?
I first met him on the 25th of July.
Last year?
Yes, 4 days after he met this lady, right?
Okay.
But at that time he was still very married, right?
To me?
Yes, to you. Towards the end of October, right? The first time I gave him money, right? When he said he's going to America.
Oh, you meet her 2 days after him to meet Acsa.
From what he said at the
speaker
on the house,
yes.
And for some reason, he's speaking in English. Why he speaks English in the vows?
He wanted you to listen very well.
No, he wanted to look important, I think. He wanted for people to say, look, he's come from overseas, he speaks good English, maybe, I don't know.
The English that I taught him.
So you said, remember the dates?
So I met him on the 25th of July.
25th of July.
2019.
20 bakutana le 25 juillet 2019. Naïe Herbalingana. Dans le 25 juillet 2019, Balingana va venir relation. Bayo Kabwananaï le 20 novembre 2020. Tant où Kevin a édifié na Kei dans une voiture parce que papa n'a sérieusement malade. Or le 20 novembre, à Kendaki journal, moi je crois du matin parce qu'à Londres, on n'avait pas laissé le 21 novembre à 3h du matin. Donc, imaginons un peu. Yeah, you can continue.
Good morning, how are you? I want to show you where he's showing me here. DRC is from his hotel room. Acsa probably paid for this.
The other side of Congo River on the picture sent
Showing me about Congo River.
There's,
You can see a mom.
Congo Plaza. You see how close it is from Congo Kinshasa from Kinshasa to Brazzaville. Just
Oh no, that's my transaction. Did you manage to do my transaction? I'm going to do it in the morning.
Dans la qui c'est fleuve Congo, hein? À la qui c'est fleuve Congo. Parce que fleuve Congo est close now, pour cannabiso, il y a un des séparés, c'est un des photos.
I believe that the engagement was in Congo because
Is this really
this is
Congo?
Congo.
Is it Congo?
That's Congo Brazzaville.
Bon, mon photo est de là qui est. Dans la zone, il y a un background, une photo à la qui c'est.
I want to show you where I asked him whether he's spoken to the cousin. Did you do my transaction? What are you guys doing today? Forgotten about your cousin. Oh, I had forgotten about your cousin. Oh, apparently someone died and they had to go to a funeral. The cousin died.
Next day, he's
That is not what you say, but how? Still chatting to your dad. He was talking. Always family meeting. Don't forget my transaction. I was very angry here because he left me in the lurch. I'm sorry. It was a very long night. Let's talk tomorrow, please.
Okay.
I want to show you where he says, where I asked him about Acsa, because he told me Acsa was his cousin.
Okay, sure.
Where I even asked about the fiance. No money yet. Oops, ignore that. I'm going to cousin's funeral. Off to bed, a little humor. There's somewhere, maybe it says Auntie the Cry. No, guilty party.
I think it was because he left 2 weeks.
Donc, alors qu'il a reçu un message, il y a confirmation place Kevin Kaseya. A dit que non, Acsa Olangi, il y a sa cousine côté famille maternelle. Il y a un des moments où ils sont vraiment temps parce que le message est déjà tellement béni à Kevin Kaseya. But he didn't block you on WhatsApp.
No, now he's blocked me.
Now.
I think he blocked me on the 26th.
Donc depuis le 26, il a bloqué le 26 novembre, a bloqué Chibo.
And he's also blocked me on Instagram.
A bloqué puis Instagram.
After I opened a group for the three of us, me, him, and Acsa.
You must add me on the group.
No, he's already blocked her.
See, I'm always asking about the money, he doesn't answer.
But why did you keep on giving him so much?
No, because the explanation made sense. You took all his money. The lawyer's fighting to get the money back. As soon as the money comes back, I'll give you with interest.
I didn't take Kevin's money. He took the
Donc,
money.
mon billet, laissez vous aïe, bon, on a sur la banque. Avocat, zola, on a des familles, mais pas d'ailleurs, so on est zone, à foot, à Chibo, on est intérêt.
Last year, December, he asked for 100,000 from me. And I said, I don't have 100,000. I can help you. Meet me halfway. I gave him 70,000. He said his father is sick, his father is diabetic, his father is in jail, and he wants a money.
Papa n'a pas papa n'a diabétique, papa n'a la prison. You see the message?
Yeah.
And then,
yeah, come and
did you meet your cousin's fiance? He was meeting himself.
Donc, beaucoup qui va voice, beaucoup qui va message, bon moni pe nenge nani Kevin a dit ça moi c'est au Chibo. Que
I wish I'd looked.
Acsa Olangi a sa cousine na ya famille maternelle. Donc, likamke awa Kevin Kaseya zalaka I got blood pressure, tension na ngeza ya komata, tension na ngana zopema bien te, donc à cause ça ta bon tout passi, donc et l'autre raison ça dans ya ngwana, donc il n'est vraiment pas sérieux et we want to handing
We want our money. I want my money. You left me in debt. Your car was repossessed. I need to pay that. You need to come pay that money. Really.
alimbo na e futa 70,000 rand na e mutuka o defa na banque nyongeza makasi baye bakangi mutuka na yo pesa mbongo na e alimba pour te otiki na ba difficulté énorme.
I'm not going to be responsible for the arrears of that car. I will not pay it. You need to come and sort out your mess. If you cannot come here, you need to give us our money. You also need to pay everything that I couldn't pay because I was busy supporting you. You need to do that. We owe the municipality, there's debts everywhere. Now you left me in this mess. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. You and your family, I'm going to sue you.
So how did you feeling after knowing that it was said that all thing he said about Dossier?
I feel that one hates me very much, and because of that, I will take this copy, I will give it to my lawyer. He will never see Dossier ever again. As long as I'm alive, he will never, because how can you deny Dossier? You never said anything to me. Dossier has your name. Her name is Kaseya. You signed on her birth certificate. Now today, you are telling another woman that she is not. I'm going to show her. I'm going to show her. I'm going to show Dossier this message, and for that, I will show my lawyer that you should not even think of coming here to fight for custody, because you would never see her. As long as I'm still alive, forget it. You will never see the child ever again. You and your family, you will never see Dossier again. The closing here, we're saying, Kevin Kaseya, you need to come. Don't come. Stay there in Congo, just send the money. Because you are now married there, you have money, you have a very, very luxurious wedding. Give us our money. This woman, she needs her money. I also need my money. I also need to pay the debts that you left me with here in South Africa. Your car was repossessed. I'm not going to pay for that money. 145.
The car was repossessed for how much?
He owes 145,000 rand on the car.
Sorry?
145,000 rand.
45,000 rand.
On the car.
Because
he didn't pay the car for the whole year.
Donc asali nane azafuta nyoma mutuka te ndezala abazwa blo na crédit des fois mutuka futa mensuellement mais asala inana futa te nyoma inane sali 145,000 rand ana ngote afuta te yango baki bakangi mutuka bomona na balance bino extrait na vidéo bakangi mutuka nae mais pona mwana lokwa yo wangani mwana obo sala ki ba test ya ba ADN na mwana noté bese gwa bi otika le suku mona da cité ezala yo ezala famille na yo alors la message au commun qui moi si na chibo alors la sango dasi alors peut son pe lawyer na avocat na pour oser sous na droit monter du kona dasi parce que elle pouvait tout accepter ou humilier mais pour wanga makila na dasi parce que dasi comme on est dasi Kaseya mais t'as des gros wanga moi na yo what is your last word?
So for me, I am very, very hurt that as another woman, I was party to his lies. Right? For me to find out that he was still very much with you,
yes.
I had to reach out. I couldn't keep quiet anymore. I thought I'd just do my case quietly. I'm also going legal. He owes me money. He knows it. I've got all the proof. I've shown the ladies here. I've got all the proofs of payments. I've got his voice note saying he'll pay me. I've got his messages saying he'll pay me.
Hey, I'll pay your money. I say I'll pay your money. There's nothing you have to. There's nothing I can do right now until my dad answer me. You say I must wait. I say I'll pay your money. If it's about the money, I'll pay your money. If it's about only the money, I will pay your money. No one can help me to pay that money except my father. If you want someone to contact my father, not anyone else.
Plus, he paid me on the 24th of November. He paid me 5,000. Why would he pay me if he doesn't owe me money? Why would he pay me?
Futa mbona banyonyo sozaki na ngeze yede 65,000 rand. Abane ko de somo parce que chaque fois nous une explication le papa na ngazo bele lo bi blandini ya na blandini mobile na za irresponsable whatever et le tension mati mutu pasi ya ngazo ko de somo surtout parce que ça qui est laissé kwa yiba mbongo na onyonso akima na lokola avocat la ndela makambo ya mwa o de fambo ko se ba donc c'est le mbongo na yo au foot un bon à Chibo na intérêt, tu vois, besoin de faire un bon na si 265 000 au foot 5 000 rentes et très 260 000 rentes. C'est un bon on a besoin na yoté au sein la vie na aza vraiment désolé, terriblement désolé pour la maramunyo so au asala na vie na yo na kati anda kwa laisser go parce que ya yeba kité ya yeba kanda kwa neza la vie au vendre yo na mwana na yo